Okay, I want you to take a look at this perspective. Okay, it is beautiful, it is majestic, it is by award-winning developer, architect, builder, as well as landscape consultant. So very rarely we have a project that has what we call a big award-winning teams, So take a look at this two majestic, in fact it's 4 block, okay? I'll go into the details later, but for now, can you imagine this is going to be the iconic, okay, majestic block, okay, TEMBUSU Grand. Okay, when you drive past this area, it's going to be the iconic project that can stand the test of time. Yeah, so the design is already on your side. Okay, the design is on your side. Even though the title is 9 compelling reasons, but today I'm going to give you bonus, additional 4 more bonus, 9 plus 4. So in total, I want you to master the 13 factors in heart. Okay, and these 13 factors are the reason why TEMBUSU Grand will be the sellout project. Okay, will be the sellout project. You only need to focus on one important thing, which is make appointment. So let's kickstart. All right, let's kickstart. Okay, it is at a prime location. When I say prime, right, I want you to understand it is not at the fringe. It is actually at the very heart of Tanjong Katong. Okay, at the very heart of Tanjong Katong. It is actually besides, okay, the word is called besides, or you can call it nearby, Nassim of the East Enclave. So later I'm going to show you the Authority Business Times article, all right? So this is not being communicated by me to you, but it's supported by Business Time article, all right? Later, make sure you have the article in hand, yeah? So TEMBUSU Grand is very nearby the Nassim of the East Enclave. Number 2, proximity to educational institution. You know, Singaporean very kiasu, right? Within 1 kilometer, not 1, but 3 primary good school. Okay, Tanjong Katong, head the high girls school as well as Gong Hua school. Three primary school within 1 click. Number 3, since it is a seamless connectivity, you can walk to Tanjong Katong MRT. It is also a quick access, okay, to the 3 MRT line. You have to remember the 3 MRT line is Thomson East Coast Line, Circle Line, and also the East-West Line. And of course, for those who stay in the East, you do know that there's plenty of shopping and food centers, as well as amazing recreational amenities. And okay, it is only a short drive to East Coast Park. Okay, all the East residents will love it. Okay, as well as it's a short drive to the city. It is an amazing location. So the location, it is already on your side. See my cursor here? My cursor here? You can see that it's actually at the junction of Jalan TEMBUSU and Tanjong Katong. All right? Jalan TEMBUSU and Tanjong Katong. So it is at a very superb location. And this is the article. Okay. So you realize subsequent, the slides, right, is organized in a way that is very systematic for you, okay, to do a presentation, okay, to your client, to add massive value to them. Okay, recently, this particular, we call it the Wilkinson, okay, Wilkinson landed bungalow recently was being transacted at how much? 55.5 million. See that, my cursor? This is the Business Times article on the 5th February 2023. 5th February 2023 is only a few days ago. Yeah. So based on the source, as you can see from this guy, William Wong, all right, pricing on par with bungalow site in Prime District 10 and 11. So it's supported by data that this particular landed, right, was selling at the same price, okay, on par, okay, with Prime District 10 and 11. So can you imagine? Our TEMBUSU Grand is so near. It's so nearby, okay, to the what? To the east of, we call it the Nassim of the East. So it's how near it is, the prestigious field, okay, is there. Okay, it's very, very private, very, very exclusive. And a picture speaks 1,000 words. That is that proximity to the educational institution. So just bear in mind the three primary school that's within one click: Tanjong Katong, Head Girls School, Gonghua. Not only that, okay, it is also near other good schools like Taonan, Damen, Zhongzhen, okay, Tanjong Katong Girls School. This is and also the Victoria College, Victoria Junior College. Yeah. So this is the schools that is very nearby. We call it 学区. As you can see from here, right, where are the 3 MRT line? All right, walking distance to Tanjong Katong. Okay, Tanjong Katong, there's a walking distance. All right, as you can see, Paliba and Dakota, these two. Okay, these two for Paliba is a east-west line. You can see the green color and the circle line. So it's TEL as well as EW and also circle line. So it's very convenient. And also a short drive towards the Changi Airport, where they can enjoy the Jewel shopping mall, etc. And a very short drive to the CBD via the ECP. And there are many well-connected expressway. We call it the ECP, KPE, as well as PIE. All right, very well connected. So for those who drive, it's very, very convenient. Amazing. All right, so you can enjoy all the amenities: Parkway Parade, Diamond Food Center, 51 Airport Road, I-12 Katong, okay, and recreational amenities, okay, East Coast Park, Singapore Sports Hub, Marine Parade Community Club, as well as the Chinese Swimming Club. Yeah. So the first key point, all right. So for all of you to digest minimally, you must remember, where is TEMBUSU Grand? It is right at the heart of Tanjong Katong, very nearby the Nassim of the East. Okay, why is it called very nearby to the Nassim of the East? Supported by the Business Times article. So that is the one bullet point you need to take note. Okay, second bullet point. This TEMBUSU Grand, right, is going to be designed and developed by award-winning developer. Okay, this award-winning developer is CDL and MCL Land. Okay, you need to remember these two important developer. And yes, Canning Hill Appeals, the amazing, beautiful development is by CDL. You can let your client know. Okay, Leiden Green is by MCL Land. All right. So this particular developer won, we call it the Oscars. This FIACI World Prince Excellence Awards is like the Oscar of 金马奖. Okay, but it is in the real estate design, this is like the Oscars of 金马奖. So we realize that this particular, all these awards, right? Okay, developers are all bagging all this award in their portfolio. So we have this award-winning developer that is designing, okay, that is developing TEMBUSU Grand. That's why when you see the earlier perspective, all right, it's beautiful. It's going to stand the test of time. And this is Boulevard 88 by CDL, South Beach by CDL, Novell 18, and New Futura. Yeah, you got a very DNA of a high-end development, okay? High-end developer that is going to develop TEMBUSU Grand, okay, which is a RCR. So you're going to pay an RCR price, but you're going to have that feel and a touch of a high-end development because in the blood of CDL. And MCL Land, as you can see from this, speaks 1,000 words. Park Esta, Margaret View, as well as Leiden Green. Okay, by two well-established award-winning developer. Point number 3. Okay, it is by award-winning architect. All right, Martin Modern. Anyone can remember Martin Modern? If you go to Martin Modern, you know how beautiful Martin Modern is. Okay, and if you've been to the Avenue of Residence show flat, you know how beautiful the design is. Yeah, and ADDP is the award-winning architect that's going to design TEMBUSU Grand. All right, it's going to design TEMBUSU Grand. So you can already imagine the quality and the design of this TEMBUSU Grand. And how about the builder? I'm very excited to share with you the builder. All right. As you can see, a picture speaks 1,000 words. This builder has a very strong track record of in the arms, okay? And for those who've been to Clavon, right? And if you pass by Clavon now, you can get to see how beautiful Clavon is. So these are the 3 projects by this award-winning builder. And this very builder, who has a very strong track record, is also the builder that's going to build TEMBUSU Grand. All right. Last but not least, even all the way down to the landscape consultant. The landscape consultant, it is by a very heavyweight team. Okay, heavyweight team. As see from here, it is by Tinderbox Landscape Studio, and they are famed in design many projects in terms of landscaping, in getting plenty of awards under their bag. So we got this very highly experienced landscape consultant that is going to landscape the whole area of TEMBUSU Grand. So it's going to be very amazing. Okay, for both, not just the potential investor who buy TEMBUSU Grand, but also for residents who are buying for own stay, and they are going to join the facilities, landscaping within the whole development to strengthen bonding for the family. And you can see these are the list of the latest award, ranging from 2022, 2021 to 2019. So at least you must know where you get the slides to provide that massive value to the client, to let them know that who is the team behind designing and building TEMBUSU Grand. Okay, it is an award-winning developer, architect, builder, as well as landscape consultant. Yeah, so all these slides will be given to you as well. Okay, the point bullet number 6, upside potential. All right, so when is there an upside potential? Like, let me ask everyone here. Okay, let's interact now. So say, for example, your client will ask, is there an upside potential? So I want all of you to go into your checkbox now. You answer to everyone. Now imagine I'm the client. I ask you, okay, agent, do you think TEMBUSU Grand has upside potential? Yes or no? All right. If you don't dare to answer, right, then something will be very serious. It can be a no, it can be a yes, it can be a don't know, but you must type something, all right? Because why? It must be participatory, all right? Okay, let me see the answer. Okay, the answer, you are right. It is yes. But saying yes is not enough. You need to also back up with very neutral, we call it statistic, to show your client. So one way to show is TEMBUSU Grand, you need to understand that it is in District 15. TEMBUSU Grand is also in the RCR. So for those who are new in this, take note, RCR is called Rest of Central Region, which is being defined by the URA. So TEMBUSU Grand is actually inside a RCR, as well as it is a D15. So in order to answer this question, is there an upside for TEMBUSU Grand? One way is to look at the past data. Okay, the past data of a D15, RCR, as well as the neighbors, okay, the surrounding return performance. So this part I've prepared for you, and you can take a look and share with your client confidently. Okay, share with your client confidently. The past 10 years return analysis for a rest of central region, the return is 27.99%. Okay, it is a positive. All right, it is a positive. And this haven't factored in the leveraging effect. Meaning what? Meaning now I'm assuming that the buyer buy with 100% cash. But usually it is not the case, you know. So what does that mean? Even though the RCR return here reflect 27.99%, right? It is actually even higher because, okay, most of the buyers in Singapore actually take a loan, say 75% loan or 55% loan. So they use their own money is a little bit lesser, okay, than 100%. So the return is actually higher, all right? So this is just your background knowledge. But for now, the RCR in the past 10 years showed is a positive 27%, 27.99% return, very healthy return. How about a D15, a District 15? It is 43% return. Very, very healthy. And for this particular, what we call TEMBUSU Grand, right? In D15, it actually outperformed the whole of the rest of central region. It is a good news. it shows that D15 is very sought after. So if you hold for long term, 10 years, based on past data, yes, it shows upside potential. Okay, why use 10-year is because 10-year is a good guide as a long-term investor rather than being a flipper. All right, so we use certain assumption, okay, to back the data, okay, in a very prudent way. Yeah, so this is earlier is RCR followed by District 15. Now I'm talking about the neighbor which is just beside TEMBUSU Grand. So you will also want to add value to your client by telling him that, hey, the neighbor, right, in the past 10 years, all right, also have earned a decent return of 65.75%, all right? So can you see, based on the 3 detailed analyses ranging from RCR, D15 and neighbor, right, it shows that TEMBUSU Grand, yes, indeed, if you base on past history return performance, there would be upside potential. Yeah. So I actually summarized this bullet point number 6 for you. It's all here. Why TEMBUSU Grand would have upside potential. All right. This pace, is it okay? If it's okay, maybe you type a yes for me. But if you want me to go faster, slower, you can also type faster, slower. All right. So just want to have a feel because I just want to make sure that you master the content. Okay, because you know where to get the slide. Okay. Thank you very much for all the positive energy that's flooded in all this whole chat group. Yeah, whole chat group. Thank you so much. Okay. Point number 7, question, okay. D15, remember TEMBUSU Grand is in D15. Does it outperform the whole of RCR? Earlier, I give you a tips, in fact, a preview, okay. The answer is D15. TEMBUSU Grand in D15 outperform the whole of the RCR. That means the national average. The national average is RCR. The answer is a solid yes. Yeah, I put these two side by side for you. You see that? TEMBUSU Grand is in D15, okay? And D15 showed 43.64% return. It outperformed. Yeah, so it means it's a very, very good buy, okay, if you buy for long term based on the past data statistic. So you need to be able to show them, we call it data, rather than say that yes, there's upside potential. Yeah, you have show them data from, we call it now, we got given a big data analytic, will be able to add this value to them. Okay, add your analysis value to them. Yeah, this is the yes outperform compared to the RCR for D15 price performance. Yeah, so bullet point, I'm going to bullet point number 8. Solid yes. Wow, good, Haika. All right, and good energy. All right, I must say all of you here, good energy. Okay, whenever you buy property, even for yourself, right? Okay, not only we look at the past data in a very non-emotional way, but looking at the master plan to see whether they are also plan are also equally important. Because can you imagine when all this plan, right, when the government continue to implement it, it make the whole area a lot more conducive, and there will be an immediate effect on price of appreciation, immediate plus spillover plus mid-term and long-term effect. So in all, right, these are the net effect that will create upside potential as and when and slowly and surely as when all these amenities are slowly completed. So generally, are there a master plan growth story in TEMBUSU Grand? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. Okay, we have the East Coast plan. Okay, we have the, let me shift the box a little. Okay, let me shift the box. We have the East Coast plan. We have the Kallang Alive master plan. Okay, even though it's Kallang, but it's not far away. Okay, not very far away from our TEMBUSU Grand. Short drive away only. Okay, and Changi region plan, and also the Round Island route. These plans are all making TEMBUSU Grand a very conducive place to stay, okay, to work, live, and play. Yeah. Let's take a look. Picture speaks 1,000 words. So as you can see from this series, okay, this host here, it is a Kallang Alive plan. Kallang Football Hub, you want to play ball, you can go over if you want to. Singapore Tennis Center, the Youth Hub, and you saw this famous drone, right? We always, when we drive, we will pass by. Yeah, the Youth Hub. And this is the Keppel Green for you to enjoy. Redevelopment of Kallang Theatre, as well as the Gateway and the Loop. Targeted to be completed in 2025, all right? So it'll be before, but we are leveraging on buying the price in 2023. Can you imagine? So can you imagine 2023 is this kind of prices? And when 2025, when all these are up, can you imagine the surrounding land cost? Will it be higher or lower? Higher, all right? Because it becomes more conducive, more investment. So when the surrounding land become higher, it also will become a growth catalyst to push up your TEMBUSU grand prices. Yeah? And the next plan is this plan. As you can see from here, it is a Changi region. So as you can see, Aviation Park, Water District, Waterfront District, Changi City, Innovative Lifestyle Business District, as well as the Innovative Lifestyle Business Center. Okay, all in all in phases. So as when all this complete, right, you'll create also natural, what we call employment opportunities. So it attract employment, and there will also be a spillover pool. Okay, I call it a spillover pool, okay, of rentability. So these are all small little things, because not all may want to stay nearby their workplace. They may want to go a little further. So that's why in such cases, it is called spillover. All right, it's called spillover. So this is amazing. As you can see, we are very near the East Coast Park. I want to point the cursor towards, see my cursor here. Can you see the East Coast Park here? East Coast Park. So can you imagine it's going to be very, very, very amazing. This is a long 150 meter, it's a very long 150 kilometer park connector, okay, that the end part visualize. In fact, when this whole line is being completed, it's going to comprise about 360K. So for those who are what we call sport enthusiasts, right? Okay, this master plan, right? This master plan called the Round Island Route is definitely a key attraction. It is also a form of growth catalyst, okay, to attract different category of demands, okay, for this area here. So in short, are there very clear growth master plan story for TEMBUSU Grand? The answer is yes. All right. So you need to know where to extract the plan and communicate, okay, to the client. All right, to the client. Okay, this bullet point number 9 is very, very important. All right. Okay, your client may ask you, should I buy resale or should I buy new launch? Okay, so now I'm the agent asking you, should I buy resale or should I buy new launch? Like, go into your checkbox now, and then you enter your answer. Let me see let me pull out the okay, checkbox. Okay, participate, and then you will learn more, right? Okay, I saw there is one say resale, all right, and the rest say new launch. Some say both, okay, some say both, okay. Okay, I mean new launch. Okay, so what is the correct answer? The correct answer would be what? Let us analyze, okay? Let us analyze the price performance return of both the new launch and the resale and make an informed decision. And if your main consideration is to earn money, then we will base on that statistic to make decision. See that? Can you see the script? Okay, let us take a look at the statistic. So let me share with you the statistic right now. All right. Okay, TEMBUSU Grand neighbor. We want to use the neighbor. All right. So the TEMBUSU Grand neighbor is called the head court. Okay, for the whole period since launch all the way to now, okay, we split it into first half, you know, like soccer game, first half and second half. So in the first half, right, first half meaning for those who happen to buy during the new launch, okay, and then they hold for the first half and they sell it, they'll earn a 97% return. Yeah, you didn't see it wrongly, yeah. It is a 97% return. Okay, 97% return. Okay, first half. Second half, that means you split the whole period into first half, second half. Second half is where there's a person who buy. There'll be one person who's going to buy, right? So that person who buy from the person, right? He become a resale seller. Okay, he become a resale seller, and this resale seller buy and then sell today. Okay, sell today. Let me sell now. All right, the return is 45%. For this head count based on data statistic, new launch return is 97%, resale return is 45% return. All right, which one is higher for head count? Okay, this head count is just beside TEMBUSU Grand. Okay, which one is higher? In this case, the new launch return is higher. Yeah. We also want to go a little bit further. Okay, the Shaw residence. Okay, it is also in D15, very close to TEMBUSU Grand as well. Let's take a look at this. Using the same assumption, the whole launch is December 2019 to January 2023. Okay, why there's an empty space here? Meaning it's not launched yet lah. All right. When it started, when it starts here, right, based on the big data statistic, right, okay, it shows that it launched in this period. And of course, all the way now to January 2023. Okay, we split into first half and second half. The first half, meaning the new launch buyer bought, exit at the first half, okay, the return is 39%. And the very person who bought from here and to sell now, okay, this guy earned approximately 26%. So the second data point to show that the Shaw residence, okay, the new launch return is 39, the resale return is 26. Yeah. How about other D15 okay, code Yrs, all right? Code Yrs launched in April 2002 all the way to now. Same concept, first half return is 108% and the second half return is 31%, all right? So, question, based on data analytic, new launch return versus resale return, all right? Which one, it show that which one has a higher return. Which one has a higher return? Take a look at this summary chart that I do up for you. Okay, good energy, Jadine. Okay, new launch return. Nancy, good. Which one has a higher return? Did you realize I didn't answer for the client? Did you realize? I want you to pick up the method of asking the client, okay, based on the big data analytic, new launch return and resale return, which one has higher return? Okay, you stop and then you let the client answer you. Okay, new launch return. Yeah, new launch return, which is true based on the big data analytic. So if the client is looking purely for return perspective, okay, new launch return suggests from the statistic appear to be more superior return compared to resale. Yeah, compared to resale. So this is the slide and you need to know where to extract this slide, okay, to add massive value to your client. And this data analytics is based on the latest up-to-date statistic for you to share with your client. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you meet with client who ask you, okay, should I buy freehold or buy 99-year lease? Do you have client who ask you whether should you buy freehold or should you buy 99-year lease? Okay, let's answer so that we learn together. Remember the rule. Do you have client who ask you should I buy or maybe you go to your school gathering, etc., who ask you, okay, should I buy freehold or should I buy 99? If your answer is yes, can you type yes together? If the answer is no, can you also type no? That means you got no friend ask you, should I buy freehold or leasehold? Okay, let's take a look at the market. Okay, we got about 400 of you here, you know. Okay, and it's a market itself, you see, it's a market, okay, to see whether got friend ask you or not. So don't be too quiet because we want to learn from you. Your answer also help us. Most of the time, yes. So you see, this is a very relevant question that, you know, as a trusted property advisor, we cannot shy away one. We cannot shy away. Do you agree? We cannot shy away. But we need to, what is your answer? Usually, what is your answer? What is your answer to them? Can we provide a more professional answer? More professional answer rather than just the usual answer that we say, hey, 99, hey, freehold. Okay. So today, because you're so hardworking, okay, you attend today's training, all right? So what should be the right answer? The right answer would be, okay, let us see, okay, from the big data analytic, which one has a higher return? Okay, which one? Let's take a look. And if you, okay, consider price appreciation as the important factor, as the most important factor, then let's take a look at this data and make your decision. Yeah, especially when the client that we serve could be in their 30s, can be in their early 40s, yeah, or even in their late 20s. If your main aim is make sure they want to gain maximum return, okay, if this is your main aim, then let's take a look, okay, at the data and then make the decision. All right, and then make the decision. So let's take a look at the data. Yeah, this is the big data analytic. Okay, it exclude all the EC, and only purely focus on property in District 15. Very apple consideration. Can you see my cursor here? When is the data analytic? It is to be in the past 10 years, so that it's very consistent, long term. January 2013, because now it's already February, I go all the way to February 2023. Very updated. And it shows, don't worry about the cluttered data, okay? My main purpose is for you to be able to present, okay? And the data is backed by solid, okay? Without manipulation data. You can show confidently to your client, all right? So you can see from here, right? Based on this set of assumption, you realize that 99-year lease, 60%. Freehold, 39%. Okay, in layman term, if you invest in 1 million without taking loan, I make it simple for you because the data here is without taking loan one, you know, the data here, because there's no leveraging, all right? Because if you take loan, right, your return is actually even more amplified because you use lesser of your own money. But let's take a look at this 60%. What does that mean? It means if 10 years ago, right, you buy a leasehold, you earn 600K because 60%, ma. But if you buy freehold, right, it's freehold lah. I understand it's freehold. But if you sell now, right, you earn 390,000. But if you know very clearly, you hold 10 years, for example, or you know that this is a platform for you to buy, hit and run. I don't know. The hit and run, of course, not in short-term perspective, it's still in long-term, to buy a bigger home, a bigger dream home later. Then, yes, if that is your consideration that return is more important in my initial phase, for your client initial phase, what I'll ask him or her is this, okay? If return is the most important factor for you now at your stage, and then subsequently you earn more money, you can buy your dream home, then let's take a look at the data. It shows that a 99-year lease, yes, have a more superior return. Yeah. So 99-year lease. So now when you provide that kind of answer to your client, right? Okay, it becomes no emotion. And it's very, very professional. Your client will know that, okay, so if that is my consideration, they would have their answer. Yeah. So I want to go even deeper. Remember, TEMBUSU rent is not, is inside the D15. It is also in the rest of central region. Okay, using the same analysis, in the rest of central region is 29% return. Okay, the good news is it's consistent. That means even in RCR, okay, you realize 29% is higher than 13%. It is still consistent that a 99-year lease, right, has a superior return compared to freehold, okay, return. You may ask why, okay, later I will share with you why, all right? But before I share with you why, you may want to think, okay, why? Why 99-year lease has a higher return? Yeah? So now, if I put this table together for you, question, which has a higher return? Which one is better? Okay? You take a look, D15 and rest of central region both show consistent result that a 99-year lease has a higher return compared to freehold. All right? So now my question to all of you, because all of you here, you are hardworking, you are learning, right? So my question to you right now is, based on big data statistic without emotion, leasehold return higher or freehold? Can you type into the chat group? Okay, so they internalize the learning, and you need to know where to get the slide, because subsequently our leadership team will get the slide. Okay, leasehold or 99, pure leasehold or freehold. You must absorb, because if I ask you, you type, right? At least you absorb. Okay, you absorb. Okay, okay. So now after having said this, right, I want to even train you all even better. Why leasehold 99-year lease has a higher return than freehold? Okay, before I give you the answer, okay, I want you to think of just one answer. If you say you don't know, you type you don't know. Very good, because you're humble, you're open mind. Okay, but if you know, right, can you type something in? Type something in. Okay, type something in. Okay, what are the possible reasons that a leasehold 99, okay, would have a higher return than freehold? Okay, let's take a look at some of the answer. Low entry price, less capital, leasehold has demand, okay, blah, okay, most of the freehold are boutique project, freehold cost higher. Okay, thank you for your participation, because once you participate, you start to internalize. Okay, let me share with you the possible reason. Okay, now very crucial in a crucial 1 minute, I want you to absorb this. Now, I want you for the time being, you are not agent. You are the owner of freehold. Now you're not agent. You are the owner of freehold. Would you sell high price or low price? Would you sell premium, super premium, or low price? You see the psychology of a freehold seller? When the freehold seller sell at super premium or high price, very naturally, there will be still buyer who want to buy, because there's always this group. Die hard fan freehold one. Die hard fan, don't know why one. They will want freehold. So they buy freehold. But remember, the seller and the owner are also highly likely die hard fan freehold. So when they sell, right, their price is also high premium. So when you buy at high price, then of course return is lesser. See the logic? Because by high price, then return will be lesser. What? Because the entry price is higher for freehold. Correct. All right? Correct. Okay. So that is the possible reason why, after deep analysis, looking at the data, we realize that, oh, okay, that is the reason. Because once you get into the human psychology of you being the owner of freehold and start to think in terms of return, you start to realize that, oh, yeah. But that is provided we go deep into the analysis. So that is the possible reason. Okay? And really good job I saw one answer, okay, but you also sell higher price too, ma? Yeah, correct. This is Rudy, right? Correct. You also sell higher price. So that's why the big data analytic is something that's very neutral. It factor in the price that the real seller is selling, ma. See that? Just now the exercise is to show you, okay, is to show you the possible reason why leasehold 99 has a higher return. And that appear to be the possible reason. Because the big data analytic is cold, it's a cold data. It's a real transaction, these are all the real transaction, okay? And it shows why the 99-year lease has a higher return than freehold, okay? So at least today after this session, right, you would have what? You would have a more professional, okay? More professional answer, okay? To your client when they ask you, okay, should I buy a freehold or leasehold for this TEMBUSU grant? Is at least at your back. So your answer would be, is upside potential a very important factor to you? Let's take a look at the price performance. Yeah. So now I'm coming to point 11. Okay. Very good. All of you, I'm in time. All right. Because remember, I'm giving you the bonus point. By right, it's only 9 compelling reason. 9 plus, I give you extra 4. All right. So now 11 already. 11 is the second bonus point. Okay. Your client will ask you, hey, agent, is there very clear upside potential? Yes or no? Ladies and gentlemen, are there clear upside potential? So now your good friend asks you, hey, is there very clear upside potential? If I buy TEMBUSU grant, I will earn money. Yes or no? Okay, can you type before I give you the answer? Yes, you say yes. No, you say no. Don't know, you say don't know. Okay, we learn together. Okay? Wow, everyone say yes. Then don't need to attend this training already. Then I will say bye. Okay, just kidding, just kidding. Okay, good energy. All right, thank you for saying don't know also. Why? Okay, so just kidding. Okay, I analyzed the location analysis and wow, that's why TEMBUSU grant, okay, is going to be a sellout project. Okay, so for all the managers and all the division director here, if you want your division, your whole team and your whole your manager, your division, if you want your agent to earn money after today, okay, if they happen to be inside, very good, okay. If they happen to be not inside this training, you need to make sure you quickly root them in. Now it's still early, okay, to make sure that they don't lose TEMBUSU grant. Because yes, it is going to be a super sellout project. Super sellout project. Why is that so? Let me show you now. Potential clear exit plan. Okay, let's take a look at this in a very, very neutral way. All right, can you see my cursor? Okay, let's take a look at the cursor here. All right. Okay, first, the recent transaction from the business time that shows the Wilkinson transaction 55.5 million is actually in right here. Can you see my cursor here? This whole area here is the Nassim of the East. Ladies and gentlemen, this part is very important. See my cursor? Where is TEMBUSU grant? TEMBUSU grant is the blue color circle here. Can you see the blue color circle here? The blue color circle here is nearby. In fact, it's super nearby. Super nearby the Nassim of the East. That's why it is called the heart of Tanjong Katong. Ladies and gentlemen, it is at the heart. The action is when you are so near the Nassim of the East, this is where the action is. Why would the super rich, who, when we say they are super rich, are the 1% of the Singaporean, 55.5 million, how many people can buy 55.5 million? And TEMBUSU grant is a stone throw away from this, the Nassim of the East. Location unbeatable already. But further analysis, ladies and gentlemen, further analysis. If I got money, where would we want to put the money? Can you see the money? Can you see this 3 empty plot of land here? 2.8 plot ratio, 3.5 plot ratio, 3.5 plot ratio. These are the 3 clear exit plan. If it takes 3 years later or 4 years later or even 5 years later for government land sales to launch this, do you think the land cost for this 3 green color will be cheaper? It will not be cheaper. It will only be more expensive. Why is that so? Take a look at that date. TEMBUSU grant, the contract date is Jan 2022. The land cost is 1302. Grand Diamond, the contract date is later, June 2022, just short by only how many months? Few months, 5 months. The land cost is 1351. So TEMBUSU grant got $50 land cost advantage. The Continent, 188 per square foot per plot ratio. This is freehold. Based on short span of location here, Grand Diamond is the red circle here. Continent is the red circle here. Blue circle is here. I call it the triangle. Among these triangle in this close proximity, TEMBUSU grant not only got land cost advantage, it also has very clear exit plan. Because it is right smack, the location can stand the test of time because it's right stone throw away from the Nassim of the East. Where would you want to put your money? And when your client asks, where does TEMBUSU grant got upside potential? Do you know where to get the slide? Ladies and gentlemen, based on a very, very logical analysis, not just the location analysis based on the URA master plan, but also based on the latest data land cost. Do you know where to get it, ladies and gentlemen? Yes or no? The question is there upside potential? Is there exit plan? Is there a clear exit plan for TEMBUSU grant? Answer is yes or no. Internalize. My question to you as a buyer, is there a clear exit plan for TEMBUSU grant? Is there a clear location analysis you can provide your client? The answer is yes. You tell a client, number one, it is stone throw away from the Nassim of the East. The Nassim of the East is not you say, it's the Business Time article say. Those who stay there is 55.5 million, this kind of family. You are only a stone throw from this kind of family. Your location is unbeatable. Unbeatable. All right? Very prestigious. Plus the very fact that there's 3 plots of land. You don't know when yet, but you got 3 chance of exit plan. 3 chance of exit plan. So you are buying for long term, you're on the very safe hand. Yeah? It is a first mover advantage, low cost, low land cost advantage, and also clear exit plan advantage for your client. So if your client want to buy, right, encourage them to get their papa, mama, sister, brother to buy multiple unit. Yes, because multiple unit, they can also enjoy even more. Don't buy just one, because one on that day may not be able to get it. Have to try to pair as 2, to buy 2 together, because multiple unit you can get. Okay, 3 chances means what? Okay, there's one agent who asked, okay, Chantel, can you reply to everyone so everyone can learn together? Don't just reply to the host and panelists. 3 chance means 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chance, because it will be government land sales for 3 times. Yeah, government land sales for 3 times. Because it can be 2 years from now, 3 years, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, 6 years from now. Because based on the URA master plan, zone residential, it is zone residential for this tree. So this is based on a very rational kind of analysis, okay, without emotion. So that's why you got 3 chance, and chances is high that land cost, the developer, the future developer will buy above 1302. All right, very clear exit plan. So if I plot the street directory, right, ladies and gentlemen, okay, these are the 3 circles. See that? Empty plot of land, all right? Empty plot of land. But it's already in a master plan zone as residential, all right? Residential, all right? And this is TEMBUSU, Continent, and this is where the Grand Diamond is, yeah? so you know where to get your slide. And this is the article here for your client easy reference. All right, client easy reference. I want to pull you this box. You see this box? Wilkinson, Branson, and Goodman Road Good Class is one of the most sought after area for landed residential properties in D15. This is the Nassim of the East, okay, and quick Jack Toll of Night Frame Property Network, who was not involved with the Wilkinson transaction, not involved. So it's very, very neutral, all right? Very, very neutral. So this whole article is for you, okay, for you to enjoy and read it, all right? Okay, next, number 12, third bonus point. I'm ending soon. Third bonus point, okay? Picture speaks 1,000 words. Remember, TEMBUSU grant is in RCR, okay? Ta-da! I actually gather all the RCR land bid, the whole RCR. It must be Apple, RCR, okay? For only the RCR for 2023 new launches. Did you realize? When we say low land cost advantage, it is really low land cost advantage. When you got low land cost advantage, let's take a look from here. TEMBUSU grant 1302, former Euro Asia 1313 per square foot per plot ratio. Terra Hill 1318, Pine Grove 1318, Bukit Timah 1345. Diamond Grand 1351, former La Ville 1477 per square foot per plot ratio, The Continent 1488. If I put in more detail for you, this is the table why we call there is land cost advantage for TEMBUSU grant. Okay, award-winning developer RCR 102. It is going to be on your side because why? Because land cost advantage is on your side, all right? And you must add massive value to your client to let them know. If you don't let them know, especially your good friend and your relative, you don't let them know you know this based on the data, you are going to do a disservice for them because this data can what? Can earn money. Ladies and gentlemen, so what if the land cost is low? Land cost is low will translate to potential higher capital appreciation because low land cost advantage. See that? It is important for you to know at least based on data analysis. You got the first mover, you also got the low land cost advantage. And ladies and gentlemen, if your client asks what is the price, let them know professionally that the CDL have not officially released the price yet. But once you know, you will immediately update them. No? And based on CDL, usually on the day one, they would want to price reasonably, especially for the early preview bird. Okay, the early bird. So that's why the rich get richer lah. For those who are able to buy 2 units, they get richer. Yeah? Okay, last point already. Now is 4.09, okay, in time. High rentability. If you want to rent out, is high rentability. All right. So the one bidder, which is very nearby, TEMBUSU grant, the one bidder, yes, you didn't see wrongly. All right. You didn't see wrongly. Inflation here and there, you realize the latest transaction is 4,002 to 4,004 for 1 bedroom. Okay. The 2 bedroom is 5,008 to 6,002. All right. And how about the 3 bedroom? Three bedroom is 7,000 to 7,002, and the 4 bedroom is 7,005 to 8,003. Generally, based on experience, if you realize, usually the 1 and 2 bedder are the potential property investor. Then mainly most of the 3 bedder and the 4 bedder, mainly there will be a higher proportion of buyers that is buying for own stay. All right. So this is the latest transaction that is very nearby TEMBUSU Grand. Very high rentability, which is not surprising. All right. And I've summarized the renter for you here. So it's very easy for you to pull out the data, okay, to show your potential investor. The 1 beta, 2 beta, 3 beta, and the 4 beta. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, and what are the 13 compelling reasons? It's not 9, it's 13 compelling reasons. Okay, the 13 compelling reason, I want to give you a quick recap. Okay, but don't go off yet because the recap is very, very important to all of you. Okay, it is at the prime location at the heart of Tanjong Katong. Yeah, very nearby Nassim of the East Enclave. Award-winning team. It is really a team. Award-winning developer, architect, builder, and landscape consultant. Do go into the slide, show them the value. They're buying something that is like a Rolex watch, you know, and upside potential based on the RCR, D15, and also neighbor statistic. It suggests, okay, there is upside potential based on statistic. And if you go deeper, the D15, which TEMBUSU Grand is in the D15, actually outperformed the whole of RCR, which is a good news because TEMBUSU Grand is also in D15. If the history repeat itself and if the buy for long term, chances is high that TEMBUSU Grand will also outperform the whole of, compared to the whole of the RCR return. Are there master plan growth story? Answer is yes. How about the new launch versus the resale return? You already got your answer based on the nearby properties for the new launch and resale return. You need to know where to grab the bite size. All right. How about a 99-year lease? Should I buy a 99-year lease of freehold? So let's take a look at the analysis for D15, okay, as well as the RCR to make the informed decision. Is there very clear potential exit plan? The answer is yes, very clear potential exit plan based on the URA master plan location analysis. Are there low land cost advantage? Is there low land cost advantage? Answer is yes. And is TEMBUSU Grand has high rentability? Answer is yes, based on the latest statistic. And of course, I want all of you to now lock in an important date on the 13th. Lock in the important date, okay? 13, let me take a look. 13 February, Monday, 8 p.m. Okay? 13 February, Monday, 8 p.m. Okay? Do invite your client to Ultimate Consumer Webinar. Right? Let me help to communicate to all your clients, okay? To all your clients, why TEMBUSU is the right buy, okay? Not only that, on that side, I'll also be sharing with your client, okay, the conception and architecture, okay, inspiration of TEMBUSU Grand as well. So the magic is 13 February, Monday, 8 p.m. All right. You don't invite and your client enter because another agent invite them, you lose rapport. Okay. Because after today, only 400 of you will know this date, at least for now, because later we'll broadcast already. Yeah.